Good morning class. Today we are going to continue with the second part of lesson number 23, infectious diseases and how to prevent them. Children, in our first lecture we had completed till infectious diseases spread through water. Now we are going to continue with food, through food, spread of diseases through food. Now you can see in this picture, what can you see? You can see this is a scene, a place, a restaurant or a hotel, but very unhygienic, very dirty. You can see this picture. The tap is leaking, the flies are there, so many flies are sitting on the food. The waiter giving food is so unclean. He is holding so many cups and saucers in one hand. So like it is unhygienic. The table is not cleaned properly. The food is not served neatly, cleanly. There is no hygiene maintained in the restaurant. So eating food here is advisable? Not at all. Why? Because eating food in this kind of place is going to spread diseases. You may have heard a number of people getting gastro. Gastro means gastric problem or diarrhea after eating contaminated food at the junction. Junction means where many people eat together, that is a hotel, a small outlet or a restaurant. The only thing you have to see there is hygiene. Then only go and eat outside food. Diseases spread through food also. This is called food poisoning. What is it called? Food poisoning. When we have food in such places, you can see contamination by rodents, mice is there. How do we come to know that what food we are eating is good or contaminated? So don't go only for the outer look, the presentation. You should also see the cleanliness around the food stalls. Okay children, moving further. The feast on an open ground. Feast, party on an open ground. You can see again it is so unclean. Dogs are there, animals are there, cattle is there, the people surrounding like sitting on the ground where all dirt is there. So here what we are going to bring home? We are going to bring home diseases. You have seen flies sitting on the dirt. When they sit on the feces of a person who has intestinal diseases, the germs of that disease stick to their legs. When the same flies sit on our food, the germs enter the food. If we eat that food, the germs enter our body and we can get the disease. That is why it is important to always keep our food covered. Now children, this is how the diseases spread. Now when there is lot of dirt around the food stalls, you must have seen the dirt removed from the gutters. They are also kept near it only. The flies, they sit on that dirt or on the feces of an infected person. So what happens when they sit on this dirty things? That dirt stucks to their legs. Then when they fly from these dirty places and they go and sit on the food, these germs from that feces, from that dirt are infected, are spread on that eatables. You don't see it, you are not able to see, you eat that. That means indirectly what are we eating? We are eating that germs, we are eating that dirt, we are eating that feces. Yeah, it is not at all advisable to eat in these dirty places. The best food is the homemade food. You never know what is happening inside the kitchen. Eat what you see. It is better to eat on a stall where you can see the person preparing in front of you. How is he preparing? Is he neat and clean? Are his clothes neat? Are the surroundings clean? So it is very risky to eat outside food, because the food poisoning is spread in this way. The dirt, the flies sit. The prevention for this is the food should be kept covered. Not only outside, at home also the food should always be kept covered. Flies are there in our house also. Flies are there, mosquitoes are there. You never know from where that flies has come. The flies was sitting on the dirt, on the feces, where? So better sit and eat in a good surrounding, whether it is in your house, whether it is outside. Please take care of the surroundings. Eat in a healthy, hygienic surrounding. Eat healthy food and keep yourself healthy. Wash your hands clean before eating food. Food is handled while preparing or serving it. If the food is prepared in a very hygienic way, but it is handled by an unhygienic person in a very dirty manner, dipping the fingers in the glass and then serving you that water, please take care of these things. Do not have that water. The disease can spread through that way of serving or handling the food also. If someone who has intestinal disease handles or serves the food without washing hands properly, without washing their hands properly, that is whenever they go for loo, whenever they go for defecating, it is very essential, it is very necessary for each and every person to wash their hands with soap and water, so that there are no germs on their hands, especially when you are dealing with food. So when you serve the food with your unclean hands, the possibility of spreading the diseases are more, the chances are more. Food contaminated in this way can also cause disease. One must avoid it. Avoid eating like that. In these circumstances, avoid. Maintaining cleanliness everywhere is beneficial for our health. Not only for us, everybody should maintain. It is for themselves, plus it is for others also. Can you tell what steps will you take to ensure that dust and flies do not settle on the food in your house? In our house, what we are going to do? We are going to take care that the food is covered properly. Whenever we are handling the food, whenever we are cooking or serving, we are going to wash our hands properly. Keeping food covered ensures that flies cannot sit on it. Dust and other rubbish in the surrounding also cannot enter it. This prevents the microorganisms from entering the food, and the spread of disease is also prevented. Always keep your food covered. You never know. You keep the food open and you go here and there. It can be cockroach, it can be flies, it can be mosquitoes. Go and sit on the food and they spread diseases. Now coming further, the spread of diseases by insects. You may be aware that one can get malaria from the bite of a certain kind of mosquito. When this type of mosquito bites someone who has malaria, the malaria germs in that person's blood enters the mosquito's body. With the blood it sucks. If the mosquito bites another person, the malaria germs enters that person's body too, and he too gets malaria. Insects like mosquitoes, lice and fleas spread diseases. That is why we must stop such insects from breeding. So this is how we can prevent the spreading of disease. So children, this means that when a person who is suffering from malaria, that means who has malaria, he is having fever and detected of malaria. If a mosquito bites that person, now the germs of malaria is present in the mosquito's blood, in mosquito's body. Now if this mosquito with malaria germs in its blood goes and bites a healthy person, that means that mosquito is injecting that germs in a healthy person's body. Understood? This is how malaria is spread through insects. The mosquito which spreads malaria is the female mosquito called Anopheles. Its name is Anopheles and it is a female mosquito. The germs in that person's blood enters the mosquito's body. With the blood it sucks. If this mosquito bites another person, the malaria germs enter that person's body too and he can get malaria. Insects like mosquitoes, lice, fleas spread diseases. That is why we must stop such insects from breeding. Breeding means growing, multiplying. Spread of diseases by direct contact. Ringworm, scabies are the diseases that affect the skin. Their germs are found on the skin. If someone else comes in contact with the skin of a person having this disease or wears his clothes, then that person can get that skin disease too. That is why it is better to avoid sharing clothes. Now the skin disease is rabies, ringworm, scabies. Ringworm and scabies are the skin diseases. These diseases happen on the skin. We get wound on the skin. Now if you touch, direct touch is there, or the clothes that person wears, so it has the germs of that infection. Now if you wear that clothes, so chances are there of the spread of diseases from that person's clothes. So it is better to avoid sharing clothes. Understood, children? An epidemic of disease. Germs of disease like the flu or conjunctivitis spread quickly through the air. So many people can get such diseases all at a time. If the water of a common source is contaminated by germs of a disease like cholera, then there is the danger of all those who drink that water getting the disease. If at some places mosquitoes breed in large numbers, then many people there can get malaria. When many people in one area get the same infectious disease all at the same time, we say that there is an epidemic of the disease. Epidemic of a disease means when many people getting the same disease at the same time in the same place is called epidemic of that disease. Epidemic of typhoid, epidemic of jaundice. Why? Because the water source is contaminated. So the number of people drinking water from that source, all of them might suffer from that disease. So this is called epidemic of that disease. Epidemic word means many people getting infected from a disease at the same time in the same place at the same time. Understood? Same place, same time, same disease. That is called epidemic of that disease. I hope you all have understood. So we will be continuing in the next lecture. Till the time, stay home, stay safe. Thank you.